What's up, you guys? I want to thank you so much for purchasing the all-day hoodies. What's something you can do all day? Watch football all day, clean all day, go to soccer practice all day. You can wear these hoodies any and everywhere. So we only got 100 left. We got blue, we got black. The sage green is gone, so blue and black. Thank you guys for rocking it. Thank you guys for supporting it. Only a few left. Go buy them now.
There is no introduction for what we are about to do right now. KJ, tell us about some of the times that you got ready to watch film and you knew the film was going to be bad and you didn't want to watch back when you played.
Oh, you walking in the building with your head held down. You walking in like, damn, can we get this day over with?
Mm-hmm.
There's been those moments. But to say they've been 3 games in a row, potentially going on 4 games in a row, I personally never experienced it when I was in Seattle.
So if you're watching, thank you for watching. What you're about to see is rated R. Let's get going.
Well, hold on. Let's keep setting the stage.
6-6.
6-6.
5 games to go.
3-game losing streak.
On the road to the Niners.
The Niners?
This Sunday.
Are they good?
Yeah. Real good. As a matter of fact, since we're talking about it, you want to set the stage? I'll set the stage, and I'll tell you something, a feeling that I have. This is the first time since about midway or 3/4 into the 2012 season that I felt insecure about going into a game.
Yeah.
I am actually really, and I ain't even playing the damn game, I'm just a fan. But going into this game, I have not had this feeling. What is this feeling? It's a feeling of uneasiness. It's a feeling of I'm trying to figure out how the Seahawks will win. That's your job right now.
Yes. And I know that when I stepped on the football field, I walked in there with confidence. I walked in there like, let's get this dub, get our ass back home, and I'm on to the next. How this team is walking into the game this week, I don't know. Are they a little uneasy? Are they a little shaky? I don't know.
Tired of this shit.
3, and this is foreign.
Tired of this shit. Boys in the hood. Trey, I'm tired of this shit. Some of y'all understood that. Go ahead.
And listen, Coach Carroll, this man is a winner. He's not used to this. And so we'll see. One thing that has got to get fixed is the defense. We about to go over this defense.
And stop blaming the cook. Everybody want to blame the coaches. Sometimes you got to blame the ingredient. The players got to play better right now. And I'm talking to all folks on the defense for the Seahawks. They got to play better. Can't blame the coaches all the damn time.
It's a team, coaches and players. But on the football field, when the ball is snapped, it's all players.
Okay, well, today we're going to see.
So, Brandon Cooks, speed guy. And whatever call the coach makes, let's say it's quarter, let's say it's cover 3, you just got to execute the assignment. And simply here, when you see a guy come in motion, as a linebacker, as a safety, you got to see, oh, he's coming potentially in my area.
Okay.
And I got a speed guy coming here, and I'm dropping. I got to feel that. And we call this a little cheese route. They put a little cheese in front of you to get something behind you.
Is Jake Ferguson the cheese?
Jake Ferguson is the cheese. He's the bait. You know when a mouse takes some cheese, what happens to him?
They like that taste. They go after that thing.
They get caught. The thing snaps on their head.
Like when it got caught in your house and you were scared to go get it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And so if you Bobby right here, you got to be aware that see that there's something in front of you and continue to get deep, and force him to throw it to the check down.
Now, real quick though, I know the cheese is right there with Jake Ferguson, but with Brandon Cooks though, if Bobby sees that, there's no way that Bobby almost feels as if he getting taken care of. I don't know that Bobby knew that route was going to go behind him.
But it did. It did. And Jamal, and people ask, why don't Jamal take it? Jamal is responsible for the post of number 1.
Okay.
If number 1 runs a post, this is Jamal Adams' responsibility. But any over route, any hook issues, the hook defender has got to be on top of that. He's got to be on that. So the worst things for defense is explosive plays. Make them earn it the hard way. 5 yards here, 4 yards there. But 20-plus yards is what you don't want as a defense. And plus, the pass rush got to get there, too.
Okay.
All right, and so that's one play. Now, who the best player on this Cowboys offense outside of Dak Prescott?
88, CD Lamb.
88 at the gate. And so when he comes in motion, once again, something in your brain. Hey, right here, watch this. You got this, I got that. Hey, I'm on this. Hey, you can try that. Let's see who's potentially talking on this play. Let's just see. Do you see anybody talking?
No, I see real quick. I see Jamal. Jamal's following CD.
Jamal's following CD. But
Okay.
is anyone talking? Is anyone communicating?
Maybe,
I don't see it.
Maybe.
I don't see fingers. I don't see thumbs up.
Maybe they're saying it up under their breath.
And so if that is the case, then stuff like this happens. CeeDee Lamb, we call this a Dino. Dino. One post, another post. We call this a Dino. And so if you're right here, corner, you got to be outside in, squeeze in. But if I'm Quandre right here, I'm going to let this go to Love. And boom.
Did Quandre take some cheese?
Quandre took a little cheese. This ain't the same concept, but he bit too much on this. And I'm all for faking like I'm going to get it and then come get the post.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to let that first post go. The corner going to be outside number one. You come get the second post. And Dak just drops it right in there, right in the honey hole. But you got to be on top of that.
Can I just say, from my perspective, I get it as far as the defense is concerned, but look at this pass that Dak makes right here. I mean, my goodness.
MVP.
Oh, I get it.
And he's grown. He's grown since last year, too.
Okay.
He was a laughingstock of the league, throwing all these interceptions, not worth the contract. He's showing up this year. He's really showing up. But to hell with that pass. We should have picked it.
Okay.
And so, communication. CeeDee Lamb, the best receiver on the football team, is threatening us right now, and no one is talking. Touchdown. All right. So
now you're about to tell us a little bit what the Niners do. And by the way, again, I told y'all it was rated R, and we're going back to that game.
So people understand this. This is a copycat league. Mm-hmm. Teams repeat successful plays. We played the Niners the week before. You don't think the Cowboys watched us on film and said, the Cowboys or the Niners scored on them. Let's see if we can score them off the same type of play. And so watch the similar concept that the Niners ran the previous week. George Kittle runs a post. Remember I said this is a Dino. One post, what does Ayuk run? The same dang thing.
Dino.
And so here it is. Corners outside in. This right now, this is cover 3. So Bobby's here, safety. You let that go. This is a, you used to ask me earlier, is this a trust thing? This is Love not trusting the defenders to do their job. So he's trying to compensate for someone else. But you got to do your job, my brother. You got to do your job. When you get there, it's a touchdown.
I just want to say this. I just see we Seahawk fans, we took this for granted with Earl Thomas, didn't we?
E.T. Hey, man. And what Earl would do is Earl was fast enough where he could bait this. Oh, you think it's not open. I'm going to stay right here, but as soon as I see your arm release, watch Brock Purdy. As soon as your hand comes off the ball, I am flying 4-3-40 to either make a big hit or to intercept this.
He has it, okay.
Yes. And so this is right now, this is I'm not doing my job. I don't think you're there, so I'm going to try to help you out, but I'm messing up on my own route. Touchdown.
How about the play of Devin Witherspoon on that play?
So Witherspoon, he's the corner. Mm-hmm. Witherspoon, he's playing his technique. I'm outside in, but right now it's a little too much space right here. You want him to be right on his top shoulder. A little too much grass giving up from Witherspoon on this play. Be tight to him, but he is outside, forcing him to go inside, right to the safety.
Okay.
Hold up, you see that walk?
Yeah, I saw that walk.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that walk.
All right, next play. All right. Back to the Cowboys. Now.
That ain't coaching, what you about to show. This ain't coaching.
Now, a few weeks ago, he tackled a quarterback that didn't have the ball, got him celebrating like it was a sack.
KJ.
Now the quarterback got the ball, and you don't want to sack him.
That's unfair. That was game 2, Detroit. That was a long time.
No, that was Giants.
Yeah, it was
game
Giants.
3 or 4.
You're right.
Now, did you say this rated R PG-13? What we doing here?
No, it's rated R.
Hall, phenomenal, not Hall, Taylor, phenomenal rush. Outstanding rush. Beat the guy. You got him engulfed. You got him in your arms. Bring the man down. Sack him. Grab his legs.
So if I say,
supposed to play.
And someone else says, the tackling for the Seahawks has not been that great this year. How do you guys in practice, I'm quite sure you work on it, but how do you put an emphasis on making tackling better? Because from the novice eye, it don't look good.
Don't look good. It's actually really, really bad. And what they do at practice is you only get 15 minutes of individual period. You get 15 minutes where you just straight practice tackling. You go over dummies, you go over fake people. And that's the only thing you can do. But when you're in practice mode, you got to practice with your brain. Like, I'm really tackling this guy. I'm really bringing him down. The pads are off. Ain't no more shoulder pads going on this football season in practice.
Oh, okay.
And so it's all mental. It's all visual. That's the best you could do at this point of the football season. But right here, G. Get the man down.
All right, man. We've seen enough of that one. That's rough.
Just saying, man.
DT gonna come back though, because DT did have a sack in this game. We give him some love. Okay, what we got here?
All right. Now we're in the red zone. Ball's on the 12-yard line. You know that they want to go from the end zone to the check down.
Okay.
End zone to the check down.
Okay.
And so right now it's Jamal Adams one-on-one with Ferguson. They run a wheel route. He's playing it, but right here, touchdown. And so what we call this is when you're in this situation, you got to go chest to chest. You ever heard chest to chest?
I mean, in other situations, but not here.
I put my chest on your chest. It's the same situation, but
I mean, not.
Yeah, same situation. And so put your chest on his chest and make it hard for him. You see Ferguson at the last minute pushes Jamal off, creates that separation, touchdown. And so you got to be physical at the point of attack and don't make sure he push you off for 6 points.
Okay, let's see this angle right here.
He reads it good. Reads it.
Yikes. Listen, let me ask you this. When it comes to this game coming up against the Niners, help us out. If you are Clint Hurt getting ready to go against the Niners, are you going to play man against these Niners? Like y'all used to go dog, man, only man. Or do you go zone? What would be your strategy to go against this prolific Niners offense?
Well, let's think about it. Let's say if I go man to man, what do I do as a defense coordinator? What's going through my mind? Who do I put on George Kittle?
Oh.
Jamal Adams? I don't think that's what Coach Hurt wants to do. Let's say I want to go man to man. Who do I put on Christian McCaffrey?
Bobby or Jordan Brooks?
It'd have to be Jordan. Bobby's going to be in the hole. Christian McCaffrey's a monster as well. We're going to get to a Christian McCaffrey play later, going against linebackers. That's a mismatch.
Okay.
And so I have 2 number 1 receivers in Ayuk and Deebo Samuel. So I feel okay about that.
You feel okay about man?
I feel okay about the corners being in man.
Okay.
But with the linebackers and the safeties, So if I can put my linebackers and safeties on them, then I got to go zone.
Okay.
Yeah. And so right here. What do we say they got to get better at?
Tackling.
Let's just go to the back angle. Let's just fast forward. Let's go to, as Barry and me like to call it, the ass angle. Here it go. A simple power play to our right, defensive right. Okay? A little power. Now, Tariq Woolen, you're unblocked. You're going against Christian McCaffrey, one of the best running backs in the league. This is all technique. This is all technique on this play. He has you in the hole. He knows that you're unblocked. So you know he's going to try to make you miss. Whenever you're coming from the outside in, you got to make a tackle with your left shoulder.
Right.
Left shoulder every single time. Near foot, near shoulder.
Oh, Reek left that tackle on red.
He just looked at it and just went did something else.
He looked at it. It's like, I'm not even going to respond.
Like, but gee, this is, like, how do you coach this? I guess you emphasize it, you preach it.
He got. If I remember right, I'm not saying he got benched, but he didn't play for a while.
They said it was his shoulder. They said his shoulder was hurting. No. Anybody?
I didn't see no injury report. I don't know. I just didn't see an injury report. Go ahead.
So, once again, it's third down, money down. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Yes, let's get off the field. Yes, victory. Field goal block, field goal.
Okay.
Hey, bring on the field goal block team. Hey, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, field goal team. What is this?
Well, you tell us. I don't know. What the hell is happening right there? What happens? Is that skill? I mean, is that scheme or is it 1-2? What is that?
Man, I got you.
3 of y'all. 3.
I think I want it more than y'all do. 1, 2, 3. Bad angle right here.
Wait a minute. I just
coming last minute.
I know what happened. Pan on Buddy on the sideline.
Oh, right here? Go. Yeah. Go. Get it. Go. Charge. That's the strength coach. Me that. Come on, man. Last thing with this damn game. Same guy, number 23, who is talented. The best running back in the league. I give him that. He's the best running back in the NFL, hands down. But right now, G, when you're coming from this side in, the defensive left side, this is a right shoulder tackle. Front side does their job. They put up a stop sign. You're not coming outside, Christian McCaffrey. Ball has to cut back. So the technique for this is I'm putting my right foot up if I'm Mafe, and I'm making this tackle with my right shoulder. He gets him to stop his feet and just creases us.
Man,
creases.
Was that a young mistake by Boye? Because Boye left that tackle on red too.
I'm not giving him that pass. It's not a young mistake. You know, this is day one OTA type stuff. Come in here, swoop, swoop, swoop. But you know, are the Niners that good? Are they that good? Or are we just not doing the little things right? If we eliminate these little plays, who knows how the game turns out?
KJ.
Touchdown.
I've had enough.
You done?
Hold on. You stop with the film because we ain't doing nothing, no justice. Help us. How can the Seahawks be successful? I'm not talking about the next 4 games after that. I'm talking about this game. The Seahawks need to be 1-0. Winning cures all. You taught me that. Mm-hmm. What do they need to do? Because I can't watch this film no more.
First and foremost, we have got to communicate pre-snap. I want them to thumbs up, no, yes, I want to see pre-snap communication before the ball is snapped. That's what I want to see out of this defense. Secondly, I want to see tackling. When you have a guy one-on-one, you have got to win that matchup. You have got to win that battle. It's not that they're doing this phenomenal, miraculous things. We just got to do the little things better.
Okay.
It's that simple. The little things lead to big things. You handle the small stuff, the big stuff will take care of itself. I promise you that. And so just handle the details. It's the small things, and you do it that play after play after play. They may get one here, but you bounce back, do play after play, and you just look up at the scoreboard. Damn, job well done.
Offensively, for the Niners, can you give us a weakness?
I can't.
You being serious? You can't.
When I listen, when I played in Super Bowl 48, I played the best offense in NFL history. I saw a lot of weaknesses in them. When I turn on the tape with these guys, I don't see a single weakness. They have depth, they have creativity, they have speed, they have power. They have confidence. I don't see a weakness in these guys. And so when I'm facing these guys, when I'm facing a team like this is what you want. You want to play the best.
Mm-hmm.
This, what else you want to play? Like this, you want to overtake the top dog. They're the top dog right now. And so that's your mentality you got to have. And they got to do it as a collective, as a unit. And when things potentially start going bad, get on the sideline. Hey, we gonna be all right. Hey, we gonna bounce back. Hey, we gonna be good. Hey, don't worry about that. That's on me. I'll do better. That's what the message has to be throughout the game.
I've never played pro football, but I have been married a bunch of damn times. And the one thing I know, when things aren't going right, there is, if you will, a lack of communication. There's a lot of silence. I'm bringing up the lack of communication in this point because you talked about on the video how, gee, you didn't see none of this, you didn't see none of this, you not saying no talking, and you want to see communicating. So, which leads me to something. When things weren't going right in the relationships and all the many relationships that I had in the past, communication was one of the signs that things weren't going right. So when I see and you show us that the Seahawks aren't communicating, to me, that points a spotlight on what's going on possibly internally. Because if they're not communicating on the field, then that means there must not be some type of buy-in, right? And when there's, I hope y'all hear where I'm going. Because when there's bad communication in relationships, something is going wrong. So if you're telling me that the Seahawks are giving up 41 points to Dallas, giving up all those points Thanksgiving, and just seems like the defense has been, if you will, not tackling, not communicating, there's something feels like it's a little off other than on the field. And so, again, I don't know anything about football.
Now let's stick with the theme of marriage. In my marriage, we talk about my marriage or whatever, my wife should get mad, whatever. Like the past 2 days, we ain't been talking because I got in my feelings about something. She said something to me, I didn't like it, so I haven't been talking the past 2 days. Guess what happened today? She called me. She was like, when are we gonna break this ice that we've been having these last 2 days? You know what, G?
Made you feel better.
I was so happy she did that. I was so happy she did that. I was like, well, actually, this is how I've been feeling, honey. And but today we had a great day. She made me some lunch. You know, we did our marriage thing, all that stuff. Now back to football. When shit ain't, I feel like something on my face. Something on my face?
You ain't got no boogers.
Something keep flying in my face.
Yeah, he's got hair in your nose.
Now in football, when things not going right, when things are uneasy, when things are frustrating,
who gonna be the person that calls and say, you know what I mean, when we gonna break this ice? There's some ice that needs to be broken.
Break it!
There's some ice need to be broken.
Some ice that needs to be broken. It's some feelings that needs to be hurt. It's some stuff that needs to just be thrown on the wall. That's what time it is. And there's no perfect way to do it. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it needs to get done.
So there it is. Break the ice, communicate, tackle, get this win in Santa Clara. It is really important because I got to tell you, I don't know if Seahawk fans can handle another L. I don't know if Seahawk fans are used to. I ain't seen the stats, but I don't know. Remember the last time that we as a fan base has taken 4 L's in a row. Talk about being left on red in the DMs. I mean, 4 L's in a row? That just can't happen.
That ain't right.
There's going to be a lot of people. It's going to be some kids that don't get no Christmas gifts if they don't win. It's going to be some...
Santa Claus will have some milk left for him, some milk and cookies.
Ain't going to have no milk and cookies.
Hey, 4 in a row is not happening. It's not happening.
They got to go 1-0.
Handle business. Offense, do what you guys did last week. Defense, pick it up this week. Combine those two things. Special teams, we'll be A-okay.
Sunday after the game, when do you want us to get down? Do we do the 5 o'clock thing?
No.
But it feels like a lot of people like the late night.
9 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Late night. When everybody, ain't nothing going on.
You done put the kids to bed.
60
minutes is done.
Put it on your TV too.
Put it on the TV.
Put it on your TV.
Get your people all together.
We
Put a little something in your cup.
G go be in his crib. I'm gonna be in my crib, and we go at it. So see y'all soon, and we're gonna be all right. Appreciate y'all.